and same side of the map. They'll get to pick Ursa with it again if that's what they want. In theory, I still think that combo is pretty good.
I don't necessarily think the IO was a problem. I think it was mostly just like the lanes. They had issues on the other ones too. I mean, obviously the IO lane didn't go well, sure, but that should be fixable.
So are you saying like if they had won top and mid and had good matchups there, it would have been okay to lose bottom because they could have recovered?
They didn't have a Pango that could like move around the map and do anything. And kind of the same thing with their Legion too, right?
I see what you mean. Well, we'll get to see what happens here. That's part of what makes this cool. I guess my big question is, do you go back for the Ursa or do you try something else? You tempted for maybe that gyrocopter we threw out there.
Yeah. Or
like
the Luna.
Bristleback Luna.
I feel like they might Luna.
Yeah.
They might just not pick it here, go with like a Clockwork 4 or something, and kind of wait out to see. Because they can only ban one hero now, right? They either have to ban the Ursa or the Luna if that's like your top two. And they can still work with the gyro potentially as well.
Well, they're going to think about it. And again, notice Nigma's reserve time, so that does answer our question. That penalty is for the entire series, because we did have a long wait. Matches are play after. We had a fast first series. So if you're joining us late here, that's why Nigma is so light on reserve time. A penalty for arriving late. They were not disqualified.
Oh, that's a great pick.
Grab Rubik.
I like that better than the Clockwork, because the Clockwork doesn't really counter the Queen of Pain, but the Rubik counters both.
Yes, and as we mentioned, Rubik also helps you out in a number of other ways. So, I like this. Might mean that your Ursa gets banned out here. They banned the Witch Doctor, one of the classics, against the IO.
That is interesting that they prioritize it that highly. I mean, it's like the one role that I guess you know isn't filled, theoretically, other than the position 1. But it's interesting that they're so set on banning that instead, and they actually will take care of the Spectre, too. Another good hero with the IO. Global range, additional healing and everything with Spectre's damage reduction. So Disruptor was a go-to back in the day. Shadow Demon's kind of cool when you think about all the IO heroes right now. Shadow Demon kind of wrecks them all, right?
10 seconds remaining.
I guess so, yeah.
5 seconds remaining.
Kind of a cool thought. We've seen Shadow Demon banned quite a bit recently. Haven't seen the opportunity for him to be picked as much, but they take Coddle, so they go the big team fight route.
Yeah, I mean the combos of the really popular ones already banned out with the Ember, but Coddle can just let you like keep moving, playing fast. It's of course this roster classic back when they were playing as Liquid.
Yep.
10 seconds remaining.
I like it. Solid opener for both sides. Now we're going to get to see some of the meat.
Looks like a Jug game or a Lifestealer game when you see these three heroes. Like Queen, Earthshaker, Keeper Light, I really want a natural magic immunity.
Yeah.
But not the funnest heroes these days, but indeed they will go for the Luna. So Luna Ursa seems to have been what their minds were on. And they'll just snag her up before Nigma gets the chance to, because that also could have looked alright for them still, I'm sure.
We've seen how fast Luna can power farm. And addition of Wisp, able to move around the map, show up to team fights, and they'll have a farm pattern.
10 seconds remaining.
Good.
It's kind of an okay Void game, but they have 10th pick, so I don't know if they'd want to show that. I guess they could just show the Void, and then the Queen of Pain can be mid or off lane. They'll go for that Tiny instead. Now we're talking. That's probably going to be Weehaw.
That's pretty cool. I guess that's an option against the Wisp too. You just go for a catch. You have enough nuke that you can insta-give the Wisp. Tiny catches him, and you got Quap or Shaker to follow up, vice versa.
It's like a counter, but not an easy to execute one, but you have all the tools that can work, right? You have an AoE stun, you have a way to disjoint the tether and break it by just throwing them apart. And then Luna, not the highest HP individual, right? In terms of like a burst down potential, especially in combination of Tiny and Sonic Wave. Has pretty good combos with the Coddle as well, right? Like your spells are just on that long enough cooldown that they don't like, you don't get them instantly again, but you think about Toss with Chakra, like Toss, you basically like Avalanche, or you could toss Avalanche and then pretty much like toss again soon after.
Yeah. Opens up some great possibilities. Even having like Blinding Light, there's a ton of catch on Nigma, right? I think is just good in this. A lot of ways to find heroes, start fights.
Monkey King looks kind of tempting here. They're gonna take the Venge.
Man.
So we're double auraing. Is this gonna be a Thompson Venge or a mid one Venge? Probably.
Could it be a core Rubik? Be like a mid Rubik?
Could be. They recently did the Thompson Earth Spirit
10 seconds
in this same
remaining.
kind of roster, or the same kind of lineup rather. They had the Io Luna with a mid
5
Earth.
seconds remaining.
I don't know which I like more, the like
Radiant
core
team
Venge or
ban.
core Rubik. I haven't seen core Venge look very good recently.
Well, it kind of makes sense with what they're doing though, right?
Yes, but it's still just it's like a low margin for error kind of strategy where you need to start strong, play from ahead.
It feels like they're gonna
keep
pick
momentum.
Dazzle.
Yeah, that would fit in really well here.
Radiant team pick.
Double sustain. They banned the Meepo. Underlord banned out by Nigma. I could get down with the Dazzle here.
Yeah, some like crazy like kind of like that lineup we saw yesterday. That I think Liquid played it right, where they had the Oracle Huskar opener with the Pugna.
Yeah, and it's just raid boss. Dota.
Yeah, like
So-
crazy sustain and everything. And I'm also thinking
10
like minus
seconds
armor too.
remaining.
It seems like they could also start stacking that way with all the physical damage they're gonna be dishing out
5
post the
seconds
Venge.
remaining.
high tempo team fight that also has some.
The Dazzle's kind of nice too, because the Dazzle could mid if they put the tiny mid. I feel like with the minus armor, that would probably be pretty good.
They could also do something kind of like in a Baden if they want a frontliner. So I worry if they take Dazzle, Luna is the raid boss and the tank. Might want another melee to help absorb some of that damage.
Dire team pick.
Yeah. Wisp inside of silence, very annoying. Somebody that can actually get on the back line too to
Yeah.
mess with the Venge, though it is going to be a Thompson Venge. and the
I mean, he's
Soxa
been playing
Rubik.
this a lot
So-
for them, but again, this comes back to the lanes. I don't know. I feel like why maybe Thompson's gonna play in the side lane instead of the mid lane, because they've been playing in mid a lot, and he just keeps losing the lane because it's a mid Venge. How are you gonna last it?
Yeah, I don't really get it either.
10 seconds remaining.
I mean, this is where the meta really matters, right? It's all pro players.
5
They're all
seconds
playing
remaining.
at the absolute highest level. Playing a non-meta hero like that is just hard. And we're gonna get to see the Queen Paint Arcana.
Yeah,
Mind
finally.
Control.
Thank you, Mind
Thank you
Control.
for opening up the wallet. I've seen it in a couple of pub games. My first pro game we'll get to watch.
This is our
Queen of Paint
5th
Arcana.
series since it came out, and this
Yeah.
is the first time we've gotten it.
We've seen at least one or two Queen of Paint.
Oh yeah, we've seen several, I think. Especially day one. I feel like we hit her like quite a bit.
This is my favorite Archon. The first time I saw it in a game and she ulted, I actually had a whoa, that's cool moment. I think I said that out loud to myself, just like, damn.
I mean, does the
That's
Io
pretty
one
badass.
count? Because I actually really like the Io one. I think it's sick.
The Io one is very, very good. I would put that in the upper echelon. I think they're both S tier, but
It's just so cool that they were able to like branch over one of their other like games, you know?
it's
Portal
one of the
rules.
best like crossover IPs.
Remember when we had all the crossover IPs when games would drop and you get a courier if you bought it? Like the Chocobo.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. The Okami courier too. Terusa or whatever.
the Blizzard model. Yeah, download Hearthstone and get a courier and
Aha!
our Dota knockoff.
And that definitely works.
Won't even say its name.
I can't even speak it.
I don't know all that great work we've done with the sub train.
That's true.
So,
That's true.
So what do you think? Is this draft better for OG? Are we going to see another slaughter, or is this one going to be a lot more balanced? Before this gets too far in,
I'm
this is your
waiting
chance
to be
make
impressed.
the bold prediction.
My bold prediction is they're gonna get slaughtered again. I don't know. I'm not seeing it. I feel like 200 ping Kunkka sounds like not a lot of fun.
That's true.
How bad is this ping?
How do you do it?
174.
How do you check?
I
people's pings?
can't leak my secrets. I don't want to accidentally do something I'm not supposed to do. But he's rocking 174 on this Kunkka.
I used to know, but I can't remember what the.
Well, I don't think it'll break. It's just status. It's just the command and console.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah. The ping one used to work, and then they changed it to status.
Ah, that's what it is. Yeah, you're right.
But I don't want you
seconds
leaking that stuff on stream like you just did. So that's why I didn't tell you.
Well, they see the console anyway because I got to put in the stupid toggle thing. God, I've just let it go, but it bugs me that I have to do it every single game.
And you don't have to if you do the command thingy.
I guess. I still have that hotkey issue. I got all sorts of problems, man.
I know you got a lot of problems.
I can't toggle fog anymore when doing obs because I get stuck with both fogs turned on. I have to rebind it every
your
game.
F1, right?
Me and Lyrical both. We're the only two I know that have that stupid issue, and I don't know how to fix it. It's something with like my cloud settings.
It's because you have your play Dota.
Yeah,
right?
But I don't.
You got to change that. I'm pretty sure because I have mine set to the number 1, and then it doesn't happen to me.
Oh, maybe that is what's causing it.
Yeah.
Wow, Trent. Thank you for that.
No problem, buddy. I got you. All right, I'm very curious to watch this. I haven't actually got to witness the Thompson one. I looked through some of the drafts and stuff and saw that he'd been playing this a lot. So I'm curious to see how he can perform this in the mid lane. Now, the Wave of Terror level 1 is -3 armor, and of course, Tiny starts with 0. So that's pretty good.
Is it enough, though? Because Tiny does hit pretty hard. He's got a decent damage advantage over the Ven.
Yeah, I just don't know how you get actual last hits. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like he's got
be so difficult.
a damage advantage without the Quelling Blade, and then, of course, has the Blade on top of that. So it's substantial.
And you're not going to miss any kills this time, right? Every time that you don't miss a kill, people are going to sub. They told me that they would all sub if you didn't miss First Blood.
Oh!
Yeah.
Okay. Well, now the pressure.
We're guaranteed at least 1 Twitch Prime if you don't miss First Blood.
Great. Well, the only person that wins in this equation is LD, so I'm down to play.
Courier was caught in the crossfire.
The courier doesn't count. Don't worry. You're good.
So mind control up top, harassed by mid one. It's a Kunkka Rubik right now, and then there is a tri-lane down bottom. They want to pressure this Wisp again. I think Nigma's thinking to themselves, we know what worked last time. Let's see if we can rinse and repeat a little bit and pick on No Tail. They are putting some counter pressure onto Miracle.
Yeah, Thompson's getting it done, though. I like what he's doing. He's spreading the wave. He's using the Wave of Terror in combination with the right clicks to make sure that he's going to secure them.
She does have a pretty fast missile. Like her actual attack animation is pretty decent. So that is one positive.
He managed to mess up a right click at least, too.
Yeah. Drops the spray, letting him know. I saw that.
Oh, can you get it? Oh, nice. All right, Thompson, I see you. All right. I'm impressed.
Keeping his head above water and then some. And so far, No Tail's are surviving this tri-lane.
So now
there's a dedicated 2-on-3.
What are the big benefits of this core Venge? I mean, it's in combo with a Luna. Seems pretty good, right? Having the bonus attack range is Luna.
The solo XP is great because we often remark about how Venge's ultimate isn't that great at level 1, and it's hard for her to get levels 2 and 3. So to me, that's one of the biggest benefits. Item-wise, I'm very curious what he...
Typically, he does the Shadow Blade, I believe.
All right. Initiation.
He's also just done straight up Manta and stuff too, though. So it'll be whatever the game needs. Probably Luna's gonna go Helm, I would guess too, or else I'm sure he would.
Pop. Control with the blink.
You're not going to miss this first blood, right?
Okay. We're moving around.
Kuro's moving. You know, you never know. He might cause it. Weeha's on the run mid.
That's a cool little taunt. I don't know if I've heard that one before.
Oh, the tiny one? Oh, that one's real good.
Tire, a little shout out to Pangolier here. Is that from this year or is that an old one?
It's an old one.
Guess we just don't see Tiny enough. All right, Kuro.
Man, Thompson is really good at keeping that pressure on. And with the bottle, too. Now, Kuro is coming through here. It's level 4. Is this it?
First blood on Thompson. It's going to be close. GH is here. They've got it. Brought to you by Monster Energy. It's the Keeper of the Light.
Hit him up.
Ready to see this subtrain. I'm the conductor today, Trent.
Rolling stone.
Way to go, guys. Yeah, I'm the conductor of this subtrain. Attaboy.
Well, Thompson was dominating mid. You're not wrong. He really was doing a great job last hitting against this Tiny. A much needed gank there to try to level things out. What was the rune? Haste. Bottled up by Weeha.
Oh, nice. I've conducted the train into a gift sub. We're good to go now. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for enjoying this beautiful Beyond the Summit coverage. Mind control. Playing a bit up here with the X in play. They still have telekinesis with this torrent, but there's lots of backup.
Yep, he's going to live, and Saksa will go down. Mid one, not blocked out. Kuro won't be able to commit for it. 2-0. Nigma with the lead.
Dire's middle tower.
This bottom lane going much better, though. Ricky kind of struggling to last hit against the Luna IO combo, as expected. So Sumail off to a great start, and you look at this net worth, and oh, look at that. 3 green at the top. The lead right now locked mostly in the supports for Nigma, surprisingly enough. Looking much better here in game 2.
Yeah, this is great. I mean, Thompson is just a farming machine. He's got triple Wraith Band action. Stacking all the stats. No boots required. Should probably be a little concerned of Tiny, I'm sure, because he's got, what, 1,000 HP right now. Definitely killable with a Fisher. But he's going to cover himself with a little bit of vision, make sure he's safe. And now he's hoping for this rune to be up top here because Weeha's nearby with the bottle. But unfortunately for him, it will be the bottom rune.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Weeha even sends the courier over to make sure this is worth going to.
Yep. So 3 heroes bottom. Dating through it so far. Heroes now.
Yeah, I was wondering, it's tempting to put the ward behind the tower, but they actually have a sentry already planted there for covering the small camp too, so they're going for the dive.
Jump in, kind of splitting the damage, not sure which target they want, and that's going to cost them.
Now Weeha's stuck in behind, but he has an arcane rune.
Bow combo does hit on the Kuro. GH throws some ponies, but it's just a dead Kuroki.
Weeha goes back in with the arcane rune though. He knows he's got big damage right now.
Mail, no tail on the way. They take a full illuminate. Quick charges, brings Sumail back. Not going to be enough though. They'll have enough damage to finish him off. That's 3-1 now for Nigma. And they end up with a pretty decent trade out of all this.
Yeah, you got to respect the arcane rune.
Bobbing
and weaving in and out.
Caught in the crossfire. Somebody spent a lot.
I feel like I have not looked at mind control very much this game, but he is really poor. Like, he's below the Keeper of the Light right now.
It's been a tough lane. I mean, Kunkka is not easy to lane against.
And there's been help up here a lot of the time, too. Like, he's basically been 2v1ing.
Yeah. Saksa now going to get punished. 3v1 to finish him off.
Yeah, give him the kill, too. So this is going to help propel him in towards level 6. And Weeha will be very happy to have the Queen of Pain get the kill and lots of gold, too, because I'm sure he wants her rotating around with him, right? Very formidable force. They can easily take down Thompson.
Number 1 on net worth. He's still doing a very good job in this mid lane in terms of farm.
It's always so weird when this core Venge comes back because there's some games where it starts off exactly like this and then she just stops scaling at like 12 minutes, you know?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Become a glorified support. He's gone for this 0-4-4-0 build at level 8. All in on Terror and Vengeance Aura. No points in swap. No points in Magic Missile.
It's just a little awkward with how the ulti works and everything. But, I mean, they've done it before. They've beaten Nigma with this strategy before. So, I'm sure Nigma are willing to respect the hero. GH,
pretty wild to see.
he is under a
Level 8
sentry,
bench.
but they didn't see him.
No stun. Leading the charge here. He might find Saksa in the jungle. Coddle queuing up the Illuminate. And Chakra, they'll have another avalanche in about 2 seconds. Saksa trying to get tricky with it. But Tiny gives him the branches.
Meanwhile, back up top. Mid one on the mind control here. They're starting to soften up. Has the boat, but he didn't opt for it on this one. Didn't think he'd have enough damage, but it actually would have been kind of close. With the 400 damage of the boat, he might have had him. No raindrops. Now he at least guarantees the next time if he catches him, he's just dead.
Down bottom now. Initiation onto Sumail. They get him down low, and they do manage to finish him off before Saksa can really get there.
That was a bit scary.
Trade.
No mana left for the
Okay.
Eclipse, but they had no points in the smoke yet. Whew. It is funny seeing a Ricky level 6 with no smoke. You have Venge, who was level 8 with had no stun, now 9 at least has it.
Still, even level 9 Benjo, no swap.
I mean, that makes sense though, you know? Like, with the way the hero function, I definitely get that.
Yeah,
I'll get that at 11 and 12 probably.
They find Saksa, and now mid one's here. Going to drop this combo onto Weeha. Find a counter kill there. Still feels like an okay trade for Nigma.
Worthy tribute.
That was a big streak, so a lot of gold for Sumail. Now bounties come out.
Dire's middle tower
Relocate
is
up
under
top.
attack.
My form, but not my calling.
But that looks like a lot of bounties for Nigma.
Playtime.
We all wants to smoke up down bottom. Can take GH with them with the Will-O-Wisp.
Gonna find much, unfortunately. OG focused on the top lane. Mind control. Getting rotated on, but able to blink back. All 5 OG heroes. The upper quadrant.
That was a lot to get at 10 minutes though, yeah. 4 bounties and all the XP too.
Yep. Both outposts for Dire. Thompson is going first item Yasha.
Yeah, it's probably Manta and the Butterfly again then, right? Versus the Ricky. Seems pretty good.
Radiant's bottom
Shadow
tower
Blade.
is under attack.
Kind of makes sense with the Kunkka, right?
Mind control. He gets caught here. Pulling back into the boat. Easy pickings.
Dire's top tower
Kunkka
is
versus
under
Quap.
attack.
One of the better heroes. But now space for Miracle down bottom. Opportunity cost for OG rotating all these heroes up top.
Is under attack.
Trying to keep that siege creep alive. Weeha now caught by a Lucent Beam.
Looks like Radiant
Smells also going for the
blast
Dragon Lance here
doors.
too. Man, that range is going to be sick.
Tower is under attack.
I have not seen this combo. Wait, I've seen it a couple of games, but it's never gotten off the ground. Every time I've seen the Venge Luna, it's the Venge 5 and they're losing, you know? And like the aura doesn't stack up fast enough and everything. As mid one's going to TP home for the health.
Just Kunkka things.
Back to port.
Now Dragonlance up on Sumail.
It is interesting that they're not building any aura items though. I guess they'll have the Spirit Vessel, but like I thought the helm and everything would be pretty important too if they're going to be playing this sort of a strat from OG. But maybe they don't actually like feel the need to 5-man that early.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Dude, Kuro's almost got a blink dagger.
It's a bit spooky.
Look at this farm distribution, though. The Dire supports are super rich. Maybe it's partially
Or is
a
mind
function of
control poor?
Well, he is, but look at the net worth, like relative to the Wisp and Rubik. The Coddle is about 2x the Rubik right now.
Yeah, true.
And the Shaker is like not that far behind the Tiny. Kuro's strikingly
Dire's
far.
top tower is under attack.
Strange distribution. And OG are the complete opposite, where you've got Thompson and Sumail who are pretty comfortably ahead, and then your supports are, hey, I got brown boots.
Miracle down
Ricky.
bottom. No smoke cloud here, but we'll still get out.
Tricks of the trade, pretty annoying. Plenty of rotations. Now it's Nigma that are going to 5-man. All the trees get cleared out by GH, and now it's just this big arena to fight. Tricks of the trade, keeps Miracle alive. The Eclipse, not going to be enough. Sumail survives for now. Mind Control jumps in, whiffs the ult.
All right, that was sick by Sumail.
GH ends up going down. Mid one starting to repel, and they get Mind Control off on the back.
That was awesome. Sumail ran right into him. Meanwhile, though, mid one, yeah. On the run. Nice swap. Thompson wants a double swap into the stun. Oh, with the invis. Oh, the timing.
Dunk from Kuro gets Sumail. It was such an awkward exchange. End up a win for OG, but losing Sumail hurts quite a bit.
There.
Kuro, he is going to end up going down.
They were so close getting Miracle too, though. That would be very frustrating. Meanwhile, on the mid lane, Soxa looking for a good steal to survive here. Can't get anything.
Double damage on Tiny. Might go down to the tower, trying to sip up the bottle. Uh-oh.
That was a Luna pause.
Male pause, yeah.
I'm sorry, you can't kill him anyway. He doesn't have any mana. Even with the and well, yeah, I guess even with the wand, but with the slow, like this, it's not gonna happen. So he'll just be backing out after. Very even get much better than the previous match. I'm sure you guys are all agreeing with that one. Things feeling pretty even here, and yeah, the mid-venge fared completely fine versus the Tiny, and then just continued to sit mid. She didn't really get contested. No big rotations coming her way. She just stacked up Wraith Bands and kept hitting the jungle.
It's like
right next to her.
Surprisingly well against the Tiny. I guess I almost expected it to be more even, if anything, and in this case, the Venge won pretty clearly.
I definitely underestimated the value of just like the minus armor with the stacking of the aura and just constantly applying pressure. Like, it felt like Weehaw could never get like fully regened up.
Yeah.
I thought it would be really easy to rotate Killer, but the rotations came a little bit late, and at that point he was tankier.
They do get Mind Control. Pretty squishy Queen of Pain. They might find Miracle. Thompson. Be a little careful against that ED Tiny, though. They know. Reinitiation. That'll be the end of the Venge. Mid one still here, though. Drops the boat. Wants this counter kill on Weehaw. Not going to find it. Then it's Kuro that gets kind of left behind, and mid one will settle for that. Maybe looking for more Miracle inside the Roche pit, but limited detection. They scan. Oh, Radiant scan. They do dust. They drop the ward. They know Miracle's here. They catch him with an X, and they should be able to find this easy cleanup. Nice. Nice quick thinking on that ward drop.
Yeah. Right into the hit from Soxa. Good job.
Radiant's middle
and
tower
they'll at least get themselves some bounty runes this time, too. I'll grab 2 for OG.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Even Stevens continues. It'll be a Necro first item for Mind Control as he's again below Kuro in terms of net worth. He's trying to catch back up after that sent to the bad lane.
I was worried it would be OG that might get stuck in this 3 support syndrome with the core Venge, but it's gone the other way. It's kind of Nigma that have a support Queen of Pain that's supposed to be a core right now. Toss mid on to Thompson. Big time follow-up. Coddle even drops the ulti, and Thompson doing what he can. But another toss thanks to the Chakra. Now they came in with the relocate. A 4v5 though, and OG might be forced to just back out. Not much time left on this relocate.
There's Echo in 12. Crow just wants to delay.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Man, look at that Thompson illusion though. That thing hurts. At max level, it does 100%.
That's an interesting aspect to this core Venge.
Tower is under attack.
A second life. Weehaw comes in instantly. Gibbon, no tail. Thinking that he was safe with a potential tether to Sumail. Oh, that was close. That was worth. I'm down with that.
Yeah, I don't blame Kuro for going for that, but both a little short. Now back in the mid lane, though, they do get Miracle. Chaos all over the map. Weehaw with a toss-up on the mid one. Needs a little more support to find this kill. Connell ready with a blast, but Weehaw takes huge damage in return.
Gonna wish he had the Echo now, though.
So in the end, works out pretty well for OG.
Yeah, trading your IO for Ricky.
Ricky still doesn't have the diffusal blade. Yeah, this is a rough spot. You're 0-2 and 4. You're not like getting that snowball momentum you want with Ricky. And this is if you had the diffusal, you definitely feel like you could be applying a lot more pressure.
I was just thinking, I have not seen a lot of neutral items for Nigma. They don't even have all 4 of their tier 1s yet, and they just got it.
Yeah, Mind Control's jungling with this Necro book now. I would imagine Nigma probably slow things down just a little bit. Try to finish up this next round of items. Blink Dagger on Weehaw, so you've got the Blink Brothers here ready to catch some folks out of position.
Yeah, you would think that OG are probably thinking the opposite too, where they're just like, let's go, right? I mean, we have a core Venge, level 13. Everything's starting to stack up. They could use more detection. They only have it on mid one and no tail.
Male and no tail splitting down bottom. Meanwhile, Kunkka looking for the catch, does not find it on the tiny. And now Nigma looking to converge. They don't want to leave this uncontested. Fissure does not block out Thompson.
Radiant's middle tower is
that relocate just got canceled, did it? Or oh no, they came in. They went to the mid. So Michael's gonna keep pushing bottom though.
All right, relocate back down bottom with the Luna. That should repel whatever mind control's doing. And things will just peter out.
Mid lane though, the boat chucked down here too with the Ignis, making sure there's no follow-up here. GH wants to get out of that.
Creative ulties.
Sentry catches the obs on the other side as well, but no way to get to it. They did ping it out though, so they are aware. They might smoke through it.
OG not able to break through. And Nigma will fish their wish here and dodge the fight.
Oh yeah, got that stone though.
Go. And there's the Manta on the bench. First item complete.
I'm just gonna X Sumail.
Okay.
Bottom tower
this is cheeky, but annoying.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Force out the glyph.
Weehaw
with the
mid one.
Isolates mid one pretty deep.
Tower is under attack.
Now the swap from Thompson though goes in onto Weehaw. He's going to be the one isolated the other way all of a sudden. Except he'll go down.
Dire's middle tower.
Real taste of his own medicine kind of stuff there. This is a 4v5. Down bottom, mind control is split pushing. Going to cut this wave, pressure the tier 2.
Man, he is trying so hard to catch up and be relevant in this game. He's like, I need mech before I'm going to do anything in these team fights. And he's probably right. But it might feel like a little bit too late by the time he gets here.
Yeah, though, I don't know that him TPing back there.
Oh, nice smoke, though. They're getting this outpost. They're bringing all the reinforcements from Nigma. They need double heroes on this.
Uh-oh, mind control might be in some trouble here.
They can't get
by
this.
the Kunkka combo. The boat brings him down. GH looking to save him with a blind. And it might be just enough. Mind control on the low ground. Scouted out, but blinks back up. That'll be the end of it.
Relocate goes top as No-Tail just wants to grab the runes and come back.
Tower is under attack.
Now they're gonna see the X though. Yeah, they've got the spot. They know where No-Tail's coming through. Weehaw done. Echo.
The dunk. This time it's gonna connect. They find Thompson. No-Tail's here though. It's Curl that's gonna be in trouble. It's a messy fight as No-Tail gets brought down. They trade 1 for 1, though they've already lost Weehaw. Blink out from Queen of Pain. This is OG's fight. Miracle on the run. Blink strike down to the creeps. Dust about to expire.
Oh man, he just got him.
Reward down. Kunkka with another combo. Still no boat for 20, but tricks of the trade. Superior spell in this case. Sumail in on GH. Clumsy net. Finds it.
Still had swap just in case anyway. Meanwhile, Michael will just try to cut the wave with his regen rune. Weehaw just dying right at the start of that one.
Troll doing everything he can right now. At least has the mech.
This Roche is gonna die really fast.
So up next to Thompson.
Oh, mind control is gonna know they're in here. He saw the wave. He's got a slot too. The bottle's out.
Oh, Weehaw gonna be caught. Boat does
swap
connect.
down.
Swap. Isolated again.
I don't know if he wanted to toss him up there. I think you just killed your friends, bud.
Yeah, down he goes, and now GH gonna follow suit. One more. Nope, can't find it.
I cannot believe that GH got out of there. Mind control's in the back line, also messing around with them too. But they're gonna head right back in the pit, confident with Weehaw being dead. And
50 seconds on dunk.
yeah, there's like nothing left. The Ignis Fatus was the big thing, and they've driven GH way back, and they own the outpost. They know he won't be there. Oh, mind control. He wants it.
Under attack.
Don't do it.
the Radiant.
Yeah, not going to have the opening. So that's Roche down for OG. Aegis in the hands of Sumail. BKB not far off. Already has that Hurricane Pike. Kuro in Viz right now. I'm going to try to do something with this Invis rune. The Blink brothers are in town.
Oh man, maybe one didn't have the boat up there, or that could have been a kill on my control.
Again, Weehaw wants the Wisp. Decent burst damage, but they'll need a little more. Eclipse comes out, a lot of damage from Sumail. No Tail lives, thanks to the swap from Thompson, finally falls, but Weehaw has to commit his life. And meanwhile, they're going to get another. It's the Shaker that gets left behind now. It's Kuro pulled back. A 1 for 3. OG with a great trade.
Yeah, they're just so strong right now. Now the BKB is complete here for the Luna. Maybe Smail wants to purchase that up, and he will indeed. So time to, as the circle says for Thompson, take all of this. GH trying to be sneaky back here and catch this wave.
Little ambitious. I mean, Luna had the Aegis, so certainly understand why they went for the Wisp, but not respecting the Eclipse there at all.
Well, look at GH right now. He's going to try and get this wave.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Radiant's top
Not that it really
tower
matters
is
when it's a
under
Luna, I don't
attack.
think.
Dire's
A lot of
bottom
couriers flying
tower
around.
is
Is he
under
really going to go
attack.
for another blast? This guy
Dire's
is so greedy.
structures
Going for
are
it.
fortified.
Rubik is here to deal with this.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
GH is going to feed away his life, I guess.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
I'm delaying.
He's going to kill these creeps. Now he's going to double back the other way. And now he'll be surrounded. Okay.
No light lasts forever.
Space, right?
Radiant's
That's what we're going to go with, I guess. I mean, my control got the top tower. There you go.
So, technically, yes.
There he is. Greaves
Middle
done.
tower is under attack.
Yep. Mind Control is becoming a real hero now. He has recovered. He's actually #1 on his team because he's been the one farming. Oh, Miracle.
under attack.
Yeah, Miracle just has not been in this game. He's 0-4-6. I don't even know, like, he's been building towards a Yasha. I feel like until he gets BKB, he just can't get in.
Yep. That's what he wants after the Yasha. I feel like they need to switch roles now, or this Queen of Pain comes back to making space, and the Ricky's the one taking it, soaking up all that farm.
Notel's going to TP into this, and yeah, my control's going to try and get out.
Make it here. Atos almost done on Saksa.
Actual's going the long way around. He's going through a ward right now. So they know that the two of them are back here, both Tiny and Queen of Pain. Oh, we are TPing out. He's good.
Meanwhile, mid. Pressure on the tier 2.
My control. Oh, gets the blink off in time. The ping. Oh, but the ward. Yeah, she did.
Don't think he can survive this one, even with the Greaves.
Oh, they didn't telekinesis or hit the tether. Or the tornado.
They're saving the telekinesis. Now they've got him. Meanwhile, mid. Another fight going on. BKB, Sumail, Kuro, and No Tail trade lives.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Thompson with the wrong guess.
Yeah, they don't have detection. It's not on those two heroes. Rubik with a dust, mid one with a dust. What do you think about this Atos first on Rubik? That's kind of cool.
Yeah, who was doing this constantly? Can't remember. Maybe it was Saksa. there was someone who was just, this was like the build a couple months ago. I feel like it was like Southeast Asia. It might have been Tim's, I don't remember. But for a while, a lot of people were going this way.
Some synergy. With Rubik, it's a little hard when you consider that opportunity cost of like the Aghanims or even just a Blink Dagger.
Yeah.
Like, is Atos better than Blink? Oh, sure.
Well, he also has Blink to steal this game, right? Which is always a factor when you think about Blink Dagger.
That's a very good point.
We'll get caught out here as the Ghost.
No hope to survive, I don't think. They can hit him with a spear and Vessel Shard.
Trying to grab some creeps before he dies. He get a couple.
Radiant's middle
Luna
tower is
getting
under
really
attack.
scary, though. Eagle Song, BKB, Butterfly coming up pretty soon. 27 minutes, so now we're getting some 3 items.
Yeah, there's just nobody scaling outside of Nigma.
Yep. Ricky is trying to do what he can in the jungle. Has the Yasha complete, BKB next, and making space up top.
Yeah, TP'd in but couldn't find him.
We'll ride that Pegasus to safety. Oh, mid, they found a catch. It's going to be a Kunkka Torrent. No ghost ship. Not going to need it. Miracle's here. Tiny as well. There's that Atos. They're going to go in on the Soxa. That should be a kill, I think. No, a swap from Thompson. Very nice. Now the Aegis comes down. Oh, mind control.
And he stole the Sonic Wave right back. Oh my god. Oh.
Mind control getting schooled. Soxa just took him to class.
He literally just out Queen of Pained him.
Wow. Okay.
Oh my god. How much GG to MMC? I'm done.
No buyback on this Queen of Pain, and they are going high ground. Sumail doing the damage. He does have a DD rune right now. You do not want to fight this if you're Nigma. Kunkka pulls him back in. Hiroki does get off a dunk, but it's just not going to matter. It's nothing. They get the Venge in exchange for 5 heroes. Buyback comes on the Coddle. No one else has a buyback. Tier 2 is still standing, and OG, they're just going to go for it. They're making the call. If they don't have buybacks, I think we can just end this. Creeps on the way to the base. That'll finish up backdoor, and it doesn't matter. GG is called. Nigma have had enough.
You're a
2 very stompy games in this best-of-3 series, and we're going to an ace to find out who will be the victor.
I'm really surprised how OG played this game with no aura items. It was kind of interesting, because like when Secret does a similar style like this, they 5-man way more, and they build way more aura. The real play is you open Grant's stream and you mute Grant. I mean, who wants to hear my boy Grant? And then you just use Observer Grant with Zyori, and then you're good to go.
Ow. That stings, but this game ready to rock and roll. We got our monster. We got Trent packs. We got everything we need for an epic game 3.
Yeah.
Trent, are you ready?
I got water.
Ready to kill the Stolly?
I'm hydrating.
You're hydrating? All right. Well, it is good to cycle. You know, drink a monster, drink a water, drink a monster, drink a water.
You know it, buddy.
Radiant team ban.
Keep those kidneys safe. I'm with you.
Our first game 3? Did we have one yesterday? No, we had one yesterday. Okay, our second game 3, our first one of the day. There we go.
You sniped it.
I finished and figured it out. And Io remains in the pool, and OG's first pick. And oh my god, they pick Io.
Dire team
Well,
pick.
based on what we saw in game 2, you might have been right. Was Io the problem? Now we're going to get to see Nigma take the Venge, Luna.
Whoa.
So, couple of deny picks for you there.
Now, may I be so bold as to suggest that they will not be playing a core Venge, and this will be a Kuro Venge because he's looked really good on that hero.
I concur.
Seems like
Wholeheartedly.
10 seconds remaining.
That mid-Venge thing feels very much
5
like
seconds
an
remaining.
OG special. So, again, the question remains, do we go back to Ursa? What's your Wisp pairing? Ursa, Luna were the first 2 we saw.
You know, I'd actually like to see him take the Kunkka. I think the Kunkka is going to get banned. And I think that's actually, the more I think about it, it's kind of good on ping because at least you know when to press the buttons. Right? Once you have the timing down with the torrent, it's just a new torrent. Like, I was watching Mid One do that, the skill challenge for Blast for that tournament, and he was saying, oh, I'm so used to the ping because he was trying to do it as a custom game, right? Like loading on his own local host now.
Right. So he's got to
he just needs to get
rewire
dialed
himself
in.
to not play through delay.
Yeah.
Huh. I mean, that is an interesting take on it. That
See
it's
you
one
later,
of the few
nerds.
heroes that is truly mechanical and that
It's also just like
Dire
super
team
good with Io,
banned.
right?
Admiral Kunkka.
And look at
Yeah.
sniping thing.
Smart team. Goes from last pick in your draft to first or second pick in your draft because you know it's getting banned. It's also still a flex and your 9th pick, right? So Kunkka's always good when you're 9th pick overall because you can send them mid versus pretty much anything.
10 seconds
true.
remaining.
You know, Nigma actually tried to Huskar them with the Kunkka a few days ago.
5 seconds
OG
remaining.
still took that.
Huskar against Kunkka.
Yeah.
Was it an Oracle Huskar or just a regular?
No, it was a Huskar with a Venge, actually.
So is Kunkka the actual Wisp partner, or is the Kunkka mid and we're still looking
Radiant
for...
team ban.
No, we're still looking for the Wisp partner. The way that Kunkka
Well,
works
now
is
I'm
that...
thinking Ursa.
Yeah. The Kunkka is just for setting up.
I thought so. Some strat I wasn't privy.
They've now
Oh, that
banned the
Viper
Viper,
ban.
which definitely signals, you know, the Ursa pick, but they know that.
What if OG give us a real show and just take it back to
10
IO
seconds
time?
remaining.
I would like IOCK. I think that would be pretty hype.
Real classic.
5
Yeah,
seconds
true
remaining.
classic, you know?
Really thinking about this ban, remember, they've got 10th pick and very limited reserve
Yeah, I would
time.
not be using this for a ban right now. You gotta hurry.
Radiant team pick.
They ban out the troll.
right.
So a hero we haven't really seen touched too much, but still a pretty threatening carry.
Pretty good IO hero, even if we don't see it that
Yeah.
often.
Dire team pick. Clockwork.
Clockwork.
GH hero.
Played an amazing Clockwork in game. They
Yeah, he had some
slaughtered,
good
but
hooks.
he was all over the place, and he was a big reason why they got so out of control. You know, like late game, it's easy to say, well, yeah, you're playing from ahead, but he was the catalyst in which they were
10
able to get ahead
seconds
so
remaining.
easily.
Rubik
seconds
is
remaining.
still in. Rubik's like not terrible, maybe not that good versus Clockwork because if you get hooked, you're just kind of dead. But you can also make plays if you're outside of the cogs. Grimstroke is... Oh, he's banned. Never mind. I see. Yeah, Shadow Demon's actually pretty good with Kunkka, but then their initiation is like all relying on the Kunkka. It might be nice to have like a 4 that can also help out in that regard. And they will take that Eng. So banned first phase game 1, ignored game 2, I believe, and then brought out in game 3.
Great lane harass. Annoying hero. Sometimes Eclipse can be a little bit of an issue, but overall looks like a fine Eng game. And now 2 forms
10
of
seconds
sustain.
remaining.
Keep going back to this. You've got little wisps to go with the big wisp.
5
But I've
seconds
seen
remaining.
Eng lately, like her biggest power to me seems to be the securing of the lane, not so much like the rest of the game. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of curious
New Age Skywrath.
how good that's going to be.
Dire team pick.
Meepo!
Wow. They really wanted Meepo. They have 10th pick.
So
Radiant
remember,
team
Meepo
ban.
was last banned by OG in last
Oh,
game.
dude, that was instant.
And the immediate counter, Elder Titan.
All right, let's go. I love this. A game 3, Meepo versus Elder Titan. Very, very fun matchup. That's going to be a core Titan for sure.
I was just about to ask that, and yeah, I think that's your Wisp partner, right?
10
Yeah.
seconds
Now, what's kind of
remaining.
cool though is that they have the Clockwork, which is notoriously like the big counter to Elder Titan.
5 seconds remaining.
Why?
Dire team
I mean, it's mostly as a support role for sure, but it's just like, I mean, you get on ET, he can't do anything.
So that's like the Earthshaker thing.
Yeah.
Just the battery assault is superior over these other guys.
Yeah.
I mean, Elder Titan is really beefy.
Yeah, as a core, it'll be a little bit different, but it'll still be obnoxious to be messing up like his timings with stomps and stuff and scouting him in
Like,
the
the
back
natural order is also pretty good against Luna, too.
line. Yeah.
Like,
10
it's good versus
seconds
Meepo,
remaining.
obviously, but having it against Luna is certainly not a bad thing.
Yeah, any high
5
armor hero for
seconds
sure.
remaining.
High natural armor hero, I should say, of course.
It base, yeah. Nigma won't be picking Morphling.
Probably an MC hero here they want to ban, right? Something that can lane. Is Bat gone? No, Bat's gone.
That is gone. Some sort of space maker like that can also threaten fights. Centaur could maybe be worth banning.
Yeah, I mean, nice to get something with some AoE. Centaur is actually really good with Elder Titan because you can move the spirit. the
Dire
ulti.
team pick.
Oh.
And they'll ban the Shadow Demon themselves. Makes you think of like Necrophos or Death Prophet or something. But they have done the MC Shadow Demon before, right?
Oh.
Back in the day. I guess it could be MC Venge too, right? And then they could have shifted over to a Kuro.
So who's most likely to play the Elder Titan? Like,
10
what
seconds
player are we
remaining.
thinking?
Radiant
So
team
tops
pick.
in ET. And okay, it's the Gyro. So they go back to the classic Wisp pairing. Going to get to see 3 different heroes with the Wisp. First the Ursa, second the Luna, and now the Gyro. Nigma, final pick.
All right, now I'm gonna think about it. Let's go for the
Choose your
Doom.
hero.
Certainly a counter versus the Wisp.
Man, that amiibo set looks pretty cool.
Very intimidating.
I like the sword.
He looks like one of those guys from Diablo 2 in Act 3.
Yes.
Called the little guys with the blow darts.
All right,
I
no
think-
surprises on the OG roster.
I think I like this OG roster a bit better. It's tempting to look at that Elder Titan and go, is core Elder Titan really that good? And yeah, I think it is against Meepo.
Yeah, it's always fun to watch, that's for sure.
It is, yeah. It's going to be a real treat of a game. But I don't love Doom.
10 seconds remaining.
I think Meepo is a little hard to execute with. OG obviously have confidence against the hero. They've got comfort picks on Gyro, Wisp. What do you think? Are you confident in this Nigma lineup? Do you like the Meepo here?
No, I actually think that I like the OG lineup. I'm not a big fan of Doom. I think Sumail's really good at using Gyro on the earlier end of the game and actually being involved.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I want to see Core Titan. It's hard to go against Core Elder Titan versus Meepo. It's kind of hype, you know. He just steals that, or I don't know if you can really call it stealing, but he gets all that damage and he just starts smacking. Gives him the business end. What has he got? He's got like a hatchet. It's not even a stapler. Oh, I couldn't see the bottom half. It's a, I don't know what that is. That's like a power drill.
They've gotten really creative with the godly weapons.
Yeah.
It's some sort of
It's like an impact gun or
like
something.
a two-handed mace. It's a double. It's like a full body crush.
I feel like you're really not getting a lot of force. I feel like a punch would do more damage than using that thing.
Well, it's like if you hit them right, you can hit them in the face and the stomach, you see, so you can break their nose and knock the wind out.
It kind of looks like the perfect shape for Meepo. That does make sense. It would be right in the crotch and the face on a Meepo. It's
full body
get
shots.
Him right. It's genius. Oh, going for the true counter here.
Prepare to battle.
Game number 3. This is what we hoped for.
Are you aware of what No Tail's effigy says? This golden one in the base. I just want you to click it.
Well, let me have a look here.
It's this one right here.
This golden one. Oh, hold on. There's bounties. C9 bladder control.
How does that only have 3 commands?
I don't even get it.
I don't know. Were they pausing a bunch to go use the bathroom or some shit? I got nothing.
I guess. That's,
I'm sure there's some ancient game we're not thinking of.
kind of forgot about effigies. I don't know what mine is anymore. No Tail, maybe in a little trouble. Tethers down. Port.
30 seconds to battle.
Crow got those crimson wings, though. Oh, yeah. He's got the red magic missile.
Real cosmetics here.
Mind control is just all alone up here. He's got the double ring of protection. Not sure who he's going to be laning against. Probably knows it's going to be Io Gyro. Probably not going to have that fun of a time. But gotta do something when you get 0 armor to start.
Where'd that horn come from?
And they're going to get 3 runes. Oh, no. Looks like Sumail and No Tail. They're going to get there first. So 2 for 2.
2 for. Yeah, I still don't know exactly where Doom fits into the general game. This hero's momentum and power spikes are just a little bit off. I guess build him auras.
Oh, in the mid lane here, Saksa. Battery assault into the stun.
Oh, it's going to be close to a first blood. It's out of Fairy Fire. They'll need one more. They've got it.
That was his last hit, too.
Okay, fantastic start for Nigma.
And he didn't skill anything either because he wasn't sure. He's like, oh, is this worth it? No, he probably could have lived. He takes the Nature's Attendance, but of course, then you really want to chant. You don't want to be stuck level 1 without it.
Yeah.
And Mind Control, he ran up first, ate the first creep wave, and now he's grabbing the second, just running in circles.
Not much old Wispy can do here. Get a double wave.
Yeah, he's just stacking and TPing. And No Tail instantly TP's bottom and says, okay, I can't do anything top because the waves is going to be in a weird spot, so I'm going to come down bottom. Help my
go on the mid one. He's going to need it. No Tail only level 1, not able to put out too much sustain, and they will find the kill. Kuro takes credit for that.
No Tail even self-salving too, so not able to get that for the save.
Costly.
Normally.
I saw Saksa was jungling a little bit. Now he's coming up top here with the Centaur, but GH here playing interference with the battery assault.
Mind control should be good. Saksa actually ends up taking quite a bit of damage in return. So looking at the mid, Meepo versus Elder Titan. This is where my eyes want to be, Trent.
Very true. So, all right, if you guys haven't seen Meepo vs. Elder Titan before, the whole thing is that you have your Astral Spirit, you stack some levels on this bad boy, and it gets bonus damage per hero. And every Meepo, well, that counts as a hero. So that's why it's count. You're welcome.
And the natural order is pretty good against Meepo because he's very stat heavy.
He's a big agi man.
Reduces a fair amount of Meepo's physical survivability. Hence, Gyro and Kunkka will do a lot of damage to those Meepos once we get into the mid game.
It's true.
It's a counter on a couple of levels. And ET, you know, he gets a weird rap, but Earth Splitter is one of the best scaling ultimates. So remember, its percentage of max HP is damage.
And it's not split around too strangely anymore. It is half magic and half physical, so it can do all right based on your different kinds of resistances.
Tail bottom lane. That's going to be another kill. A bounty claimed by Kuroki this time. Beautiful young vengeful spirit in the bottom lane. Finds a second kill. Trying to get in No Tail's head.
I think mid one's
voice line and they're tipping.
just dead. What?
Huh?
Nah, I have no idea why he stayed there.
Oh, my bad.
I mean, he just
went
walked
back
back
to look at
into
mid.
them. I don't have a good explanation. They just literally sat by this tree. He walked back to the lane, and they just walked out and stunned him again.
That'll happen to you.
I tells you.
This is not a core avenge. She's got magic missile before
All right,
level 9.
give it to him, Thompson. He's got the
So let's look at the
speed.
damage here. Plus 103. Yeah. So Elder Titan gets to basically create double damage runes. For pretty cool.
Yep.
Up top, the Doom getting harassed pretty hard, as one would expect.
Where are you going?
Tail having a fine time in this lane.
Well, it's gonna be a lot of damage to the Blightstone. I think he's just dead.
An even better time in this top lane.
Down bottom, mid one again, dead.
Just pushing it a little too hard. Still 3 heroes lingering nearby. The Wisp is sitting mid. It's almost like OG were thinking there was going to be a rotation mid onto Thompson and No Tail was hedging his bets. But it goes the other way.
And GH also gonna interfere again. They can't come in with the tether to maybe help for a chase down onto Weehaw. Weehaw is just gone to the jungle though. He knows he can't just like sit mid and get as much farm. He'll just get more in the jungle than he will contesting with the ET right now. So
All right.
GH is gonna leech here instead.
Net worth wise, still okay for Meepo. And even with those kills, Gyro and Luna still pretty even. Just don't forget that Doom took a tumble.
Mid one's just jungling though.
Radiant's bottom tower
At 5
is under
minutes,
attack.
that's pretty rough. Can't even get the bounty rune. No Tail's going in, but no, he does not want to die. Unfortunately, he killed mid one.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is not looking great. GH has closed the gap, and now mid one is going to walk around to the creeps, gets off the torrent, but there's the power cogs there. Captain, we got another kill over. Up top now, mind control. He's going to get going on. So same story.
See you later, nerd. See you later,
Different
nerd.
side.
Oh, man, these guys are having a lot of fun. Lots of tips back and forth here between these two squads.
The only disparity here is that it is Sumail actually picking up the kills, whereas down bottom it's been the Venge actually killing.
Thompson mid.
Thompson, he's taking tower shots, dude. Thompson knows limits here. Saksa coming in to reset. Maybe they can turn onto the Meepo. No, it's GH. Battery Assault. He gets stapled. That's a plus 180 on the ET.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Stun. Getting the regen, though. Well, I thought Battery Assault was going to win that duel until I realized how much damage was on the ET.
Yeah. That Spirit was just in time. Already has the medallion dead. And you don't have to buy boots, obviously, because you're Ench. Fast. Speaking of boots, the phase boot is now done up there, so harder to escape if you want to try and contest in the lane again for Weehaw. So he's just going to keep farming up in the jungle. Really, the only counterplay to the ETs are just kind of trying to ignore him. Mid one needs to get level 6 ASAP so that they can just start smoking and chasing whoever they want to kill. Probably just needs to find somewhere to do it.
Horde's trying to figure out where to go. Each of them with a smoke right now. Make this rotation up to the top lane. They're trying to bait with mind control a little bit. That's a Radiant Ward up top. That was OG pinging it out.
Radiant's middle
Meepo
tower
in the
is
jungle
under
finds himself an
attack.
arcane ring. And Miracle
It's a
free farming
casual
down
DD
bottom.
for Thompson. Hard to really make any kills happen though, because everyone's sitting under vision right now for Nigma. They're like under their own tower and everything. Although they're still diving.
I don't know. They're gonna make a fool out of you here, bud.
Kuro was just playing for it because he had the vision, right? So of course they now know that he had a ward, but it is expiring soon anyway. So they try and bring a sentry. I don't think. Oh no, there's one on that courier, so he'll get the gold from this. Even though it's gonna expire
He
soon anyway.
bumps into GH. Dude, look at this damage. He's about to 3-shot him.
He is plus 337.
That would have been a 3-shot.
Oh, Weehaw's
They
dead.
find Weehaw.
Here.
He's in big trouble.
Look, they're trying to stomp him first. Smack.
8 fall
Smack.
damage. Too much, dude.
Normally.
Oh, I hate you too. Oh, GH. Oh, you better win this. Oh, man.
He gets it. GH, living life on the edge.
I have not looked at Miracle in the longest time.
Nah, he's just chilling.
All right, hold on. Do my eyes deceive me here?
There's no way he's getting green. That's crazy.
That's the thing.
Dire structure.
All right, hang on. Up top, we're going to see a fight break out. No tail low, but Sumail might turn this. GH goes down. Mind Control in big trouble. It's going to be another rocket barrage. Sumail gets it. That is scary. Meanwhile, mid, they do find the kill on Weehaw. Thompson finding credit for that one. Now that is 3 down. 2 cores. See you later,
Power is under attack.
I mean, I've looked through a lot of their games recently, and I haven't seen this. I mean, I might have just missed it. But this would be a first for me, so I welcome to see it.
I guess my question would be why? How is this better on Luna than...
Well, it's not the Luna. It's because of the game, right? It's because of the armor.
Yeah. Okay, so it's like a response to this natural order of I just need some plus armor and an item that's not...
It gives him a bunch of flat armor, and it gives plus 10 armor when you're below 20% HP.
Yeah.
That's the best I got.
But is that worth the opportunity cost of Luna being able to do damage? Feels a little all in on Meepo doing the right clicks for you.
I mean, you have a Meepo.
But I think you're still going to need Luna to do some damage.
Well, I mean, she's only trading it up for treads. It's not like the biggest... Well, okay, I mean, obviously there's a big sunk cost, I suppose. Yeah.
And also just, you would maybe go Mask of Madness first item as a farming tool. I'll hold this thought, though, as we see a fight in the dire jungle as Kuro goes down.
Under attack.
A little hyper-aggressive there, perhaps. But, yeah, it's that opportunity cost. I guess she did go Helm of the Dominator, so she did get that farming item.
Dire's
But
bottom tower is under attack.
like Yasha helps you farm faster.
Rock it on.
I welcome our new
Tower
Guardian
is
Greaves
under
Overlord.
attack.
I do love Greaves. They're one of my favorite items.
Yeah, there you go. See? You're already ahead of the curve. Now, we're working on that top tower for quite a while with no tail and Sumail. But, you know, this was a long time coming. These guys on the same team with the whole rhyming thing. How did this never happen before? So, thankfully, we can all enjoy it. But they weren't able to get the top tower. They'll rotate mid to get the more important one anyway, since Thompson's been zoning everyone out of here for so long. Now they want this kill. They got the swap. They're going to go for it. The swap into the cogs. Oh, he's not popping the cogs.
And Thompson should be in trouble. Plenty of...
Didn't even need it. Nicely
Even
done.
a hook shot.
Under attack.
I was worried that the creeps were going to get there, but the other creeps were far enough ahead that it wasn't going to wreck the battery assault. So not needing the cogs is always the best, right? Because you don't want to screw up your Meepo.
Tower is under attack.
Now bottom. For a dive on Miracle. They won't find it. Instead, Kuro gets a swap. Now No Tail comes in, looking to save Sumail. Mid one reinitiate.
Has Eclipse.
On to Kuro. OG might still have the advantage here. Creeps. Not many nearby. The Eclipse does a lot of damage, but no kills. Mid one's still up. Sumail sustaining. They do finish off mid one. GH still pressing forward. It's OG that are running out of resources now. They trade 1 for 2. Saxa finished off. Ends up great for Nigma.
Yeah, that wasn't looking too hot the second he dropped the Eclipse, but able to get the cleanup right after, so.
I mean, so, Trent.
Yeah.
Does this open up for a potential Aghanims?
I was thinking the same thing.
Because he went cast range over attack speed.
Yeah.
And Arcane Boots are actually legit on Luna if you're going for this
Dire's
spellcaster
bottom
Luna.
tower is under attack.
I do think the Aghanims is actually pretty good because not only lets you cast it on top of people and on location so you can use it without compromising your position, but it increases the total beam count on one person and the speed that they come out. So it's a substantial amount of burst damage.
It's very good versus IO +1.
A relocate, right? Yes,
because
exactly.
the whole problem with IO +1 is you can only hit each one of them 5 times, and the natural restoration from the IO just basically negates your Eclipse. But if you remove that beam out and you do it on 2 people,
yes,
you actually double how much damage you do. It goes from 5 beams each to potentially 9 each.
Yes. And at level 18 with the Ags, that's 18 beams.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of damage.
Oh man, that was a close hook shot.
Oh. They'll find mind control up top. We'll pick off there.
Gotcha.
It has some potential. Down bottom lane now. Fight. Wisp down low, but mid one. He's still alive in the front line. Meebo hops in. This is looking good for Nigma. They found 2 already, and
Oh, man, he
left
just
alone.
got eggs.
Reinforcements coming. Aghanim Scepter might find GH. It's close. Hellbear Smasher.
Good luck,
GH.
GH.
And they found it. But still good for Nigma. It's 1 for 2.
Weehaw is still lurking nearby here. Get that Meepo out of there.
Well,
I guess there is no instant stun if the Kunka's dead, right?
Are fortified.
correct, I believe.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Going for the Aghanims. Now, what does the Ags do on him?
Radiant's bottom
Its
tower
Astral
has
Spirit causes you to
fallen.
become spell immune for 2 seconds per enemy hero affected.
Yeah, this is what you do when you play versus the Meepo. This is how it's done.
Yeah, that sounds pretty incredible.
Yeah.
Much better than the old ET Aghanim.
Oh yeah, the one where
the ultimate.
No, there was another one, but we'll get to that after. As GH catches 2 in the cogs. Might be treating time for Nigma though.
Miracle on the run. He does have an Eclipse. Ooh. DH comes back out. So much damage. Thompson able to bring him down. Meepo poops out. He's at plus
Yeah, you better run.
5 right now. I don't think there's any hope for mind control here. Thump.
What a chase.
And the Torrent, but don't worry, they've got a homing missile.
It's coming down
what
from hell there.
What was the Ags in between?
It used to be that when you were channeling your stomp, you were spelling you. And then for every person you stomped, you kept 2 seconds after.
Ah, okay. Wisp also gets caught on the back line. They want more. Call down just barely off the mark. Mid one still leading the charge. About 10 seconds till another X comes up. Kuro with a good swap gets him back up to the high ground, drops a counter stun. Weehaw, thinking about initiation. GH is in.
Got a DD.
Hook shot, mid one in trouble. GH also gonna fall. The Kunkka just barely gets brought
Weehaw's
down.
going in.
It's gonna cost Kuro.
He's trying with the DD. He's trying to fight the counter.
Now the Eclipse, Thompson. He's trying to do what he can, but it's just too much magic damage.
Nice ghost
OG
there.
lose 2 big cores, 15 to 15. It is a bloodbath in the river.
Nicely played. Good job there from both the Luna and the Meepo. Like they really need to clean up that fight, and going for that DD first from Weehaw very much helping. They're chasing after more. They get the net.
Yeah, they want Soxa. It's a tough kill because of the untouchable, and now the little Wisps come out on top of the tether, and it's actually a lot of sustain. Still a tier 1 standing. OG, they TP in, looking to counter this potentially, but Nigma make it back.
Man, everyone couldn't get the long-range torrent for the catch.
Almighty
Okay, Mech is out on Miracle, now farming up the Greaves recipe.
And there it is. Shoot up into the Aghanims as expected. I mean, it makes sense, right? If you're going Greaves, it's kind of the only path after.
Shot in, but relocate.
It's all about the Meepo.
All about the Meepo.
Normally.
Aghanims. Aghanims. Thompson's already got his. Well, just about.
And we got a lot of eggs this game. Thompson, Sumails, Miracles.
Suns fan wet dream.
Yeah, I tell ya.
What do you think about the Clockwork Aghanims?
I wish it was, I don't know, like
weird one.
seen. There's some potential if he could be played as a core better, like it would be kind of cool because you could like get a dispel hero like an Abba or something, and you could let him use the Aghanims and then just dispel him after.
Yeah.
But a 4-second stun is kind of brutal.
I sort of miss his old Aghanim.
Yeah, me too.
It was
I
sort of
definitely
like
do.
That old Beastmaster, it just makes hook shot better. It was kind of like a Rubik style Ag.
It was so fun though, like being able to hook shot over and over again.
However, hook shot's down to a 30-second cooldown at level.
Yeah, but it was like what, like 12 or something? Like you
Something
could just,
like that.
You could like hook shot and do your stuff, and then 4-step away, hide in the trees for a second. The
like
fight's
you
still going
could
on.
pretty easily run out of mana if you were spamming that shit short.
It was fun though.
I liked it. Mind
Relocate
control
up top. They're just gonna follow the wave. They can't catch up to mind control.
MKB will be the first big big item for Sumail.
Oh, they see that courier going down. They know that's going to Thompson. So they're after the ET. They have a ward too. They saw him. They know he's down here. They're on the hunt.
They killed his courier. But now with the Ags, he might actually have some options.
He does indeed, but they have a swamp.
All right, teammates coming in, but I don't know if they can get here in time. Thompson just going to go down.
Yeah, they're getting out of there. Smoked up and still tethered. They popped the smoke on the IO. They're retreating into their own territory.
Just a little too far. I know it's blocked from Kuro. Kuro will survive the initial onslaught. GH pushed really beautiful combo from mid one, using the cogs against him. GH, Kuro, and Weeha all sidelines. They're going to find another. It's going to be Miracle left all alone. He's going to have no chance to live here. Not even the mech will keep him alive. An ultra kill for Sumail. He had a double damage. Trent.
Yeah, we often call the Aghanim's the DD rune, but then when you give another DD rune on top of that, it's pretty good.
It's a little hard to see, too. With, like, the tether on top of him, there's all these other blue particles.
Yeah.
I didn't quite notice it at first, but then I noticed how much damage he was doing.
It was kind of deserved after Weeha got the last one in the other team fight. Yeah, it evened things out a little.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Brilliant setup, though, from the Kunkka to capitalize on those cogs in the Clockwork. That was sort of what you were talking about. You have to be a little careful when you're playing Clockwork with a meatball on your team because you have potential to blunder. Let's borrow a chess term.
Is that a chess term?
That's what they refer. That's how they refer to their mistakes. Yeah, like, oh no, I blundered. He blundered. I see. Yeah,
Dude, I blunder in Dota all the time. We could use that here too.
Thank you, Hikaru.
We blundering on Sumail. Not able to get the kill. What a blunder. You know, we need Sniper with blunder bust.
We do. Stun on the top. Weeha, he gets pulled back. Uh-oh. Trying to poof out. Kuro sacrifices himself for the greater good. Hungry for...
Blessings upon a loyal warrior.
Alright, where you grew up, did people use the phrase smoked them as in like you hit something? Like if you were playing baseball and you like smoked one out of the park?
I mean, if someone said that, I would know what it means, but I can't recall a time when someone
or like
knocked one out of the park in kickball and then looked at me and said, smoked
It's
him.
usually used in the context of like punching someone, like you smoked him or something. Is that not a... Because I said that once at a Dota tournament and all the other talent were like, what the hell are you on? They'd never heard that. And I was really confused. And now every time I hear it, because it's very common here, every time I hear it, I just think like, see, I'm not crazy.
The only time I would really hear that is like track and field. Like you're running fast. I smoked him.
Oh, yeah, we use it like
soccer.
that too, but it's mostly used as a physical thing.
Like our fastest player, if he would get a breakaway, come back like, dude, you smoked the defense, man. You smoked him. That's like running, I think, is the only connotation I would hear that.
Oh, well, there you go.
So yes, kind of, but no.
But not really.
Just say none of the cool kids would say.
By far the worst linguistical thing that Atlantic Canadians do is they add S's to the ends of sentences. I got rid of it very early in my life.
Like what?
But like, no, not sentences, sorry, but they to anywheres and everywheres. Oh God, I can't stand hearing that. Ooh,
that's the classic Jersey thing. They say use, you plural instead of y'all.
Middle tower is under attack.
Use hungry.
Ew, that sounds disgusting. Use.
It's awful, dude. That's South Jersey. All right, we got a smoke on smoke.
Oh man.
LD knows.
I'll use blundering. Use blundering, guys.
Mid one smoke breaks first. GH might have an opportunity to initiate. Both sides kind of staring each other down, and there it is. Hook shot close range onto the Kunkka. Kunkka falling quick to mid one. Does have some backup. Thompson to the back line. There's the Eclipse, though. Mid one falls first.
Oh, and Thompson. He's smoking him.
Turning into a spread out fight. Thompson just charging the back line here. He's whisked up. He's got the damage. He hits hard. They've got the Doom, though. That'll finish off No Tail. GH still alive. Miracle low. The Doom was actually on Thompson. My mistake there is now Sumail's in trouble. OG, Dot head too deep, and they get punished hard. Nigma break it up. They get the triple kill on Weeha, and they have taken this fight and reclaimed some momentum in this game.
And right into the road pit. Man, that was all gyro. When you look at the damage, Thompson didn't get anything off in that fight, really. You know, like 1,800 damage. It was just Sumail trying to swing for the fences, but not enough to carry them through.
Wow.
The shot has
6.5k.
Dyer's middle tower is under attack.
Pretty good initiation from the Clockwork. Really awkward with both sides smoking up and then revealing each other, but not wanting to initiate poorly. And it did end up costing mid one.
Dyer's middle tower has fallen.
Jeez was going for the hook shot, and the creep got in the way. Almost caught Soxa, but could have been bad. There were a lot of heroes respawning.
Dude, look at Miracle. He's getting the Aghanim's. He's got the.
Dude, he's been working on it for like 10 minutes at this point. What are you talking about?
Well, still, I hadn't clicked on him. Last I clicked on him, he was getting the Greaves, and we hadn't seen the Aghanim's.
I need an observer back so you can actually listen to me.
Well, you know, I got to focus
Pop-Tart.
on things.
X down bottom onto Miracle. And a relocating in.
Going to be in some trouble. Let's have some support. Swap from Kuro. Not going to be enough. That's a bounty claim. Kuro goes for the TP. Also punished. But dude. Full Spellcaster Luna. This is great.
The first team I remember doing that was actually OG. The old OG back at Boston Major, I feel like.
Dyer's top tower is under attack.
Mid one just runs high ground. I got one, guys.
Yeah, hook shot in from GH. Don't push him back.
He actually had to do that to live. If he survives, that was sick. Because he broke up the combo. But it looks like with the sleep, he's probably... He could smoke for the flat cannon.
Bottom tower is under
Nah, he's going to get X.
He gets X'd again, mid one. I
think he's
drops
fine.
the combo. It's not enough damage. GH is good. Rest of the team focusing on the tower. Now up top. Oh, all right, swap.
Dyer's top tower.
All right, they are
is
going to
under
TP
attack.
back. Say Weehaw did pretty decent pressure to that tower. E-Blade, net. I think they're ready to defend. Are OG going to force the issue here? Maybe better question, do they need to force the issue here? Getting everyone on Nigma to come back home.
Dyer's top tower is under attack.
God, this game's so back and forth. Like, it constantly keeps feeling like some team is taking actual control of this, but now even with the Aegis, they're like losing the Luna like that.
Look at the gold graph. Oh. Okay, they're going to catch somebody. That's the meatball. Is Sumail going to live? It's going to be close. No. He goes down first. Now No Tail will make it out. Wow, Weehaw was so low there. Still has the Aegis, but ends up being costly for OG.
Boom, there it goes.
The big ones are falling, man. They're getting all the big dogs.
Oh, yeah.
Now they're pushing up there.
Dyer's middle
Thompson,
tower
though,
is
runs and spells. Oh my god, Miracle! Did you see that?
Took a lot of damage, but they've dropped the Doom, and I think they're going to punish this. Thompson's pretty quick. Swap from Kuro, though, brings him back in. That's the end of the Aegis.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, he's got plus 972.
The tether hadn't finished yet. Oh, he's gonna two-shot him! Oh, he's dead!
Dyer's middle
Wow.
tower is under
They're going to get the Enchantress as well. Nigma are going to sustain through this, but that was insane.
Dyer's middle tower
He was
is under attack.
actually in two-shot
has the
territory. Now
buyback.
the buyback. And they go in on the Weehaw here. They really want this kill. Trying to be careful with the other Meepos. A stomp.
Dyer's middle tower
Set up now for the Gyrocopter, and Thompson whomps him. Venge on the other side. Going to also go down to Sumail.
Yeah, Miracle's just gotta go home and start pushing at that bottom wave. This game is insane. It is so close.
I mean, even if you look at the gold graph, it's been oscillating like crazy,
Yeah.
but the lead's never been more than like 3K, 2K.
And now everything's just gonna get pushed back. Next neutral item timings. We're gonna have the next Roche. Everything's gonna be coming through now.
Take a look at the overview tab here. See how things are progressing.
Oh, this will be such a good game to get Craggy Coat.
The Gyro is starting to get pretty scary. He's got MKB and Satanic
Radiant's
with Butterfly
middle
queued
tower
up
is
next.
under attack.
Yeah, he's the big scary scaler, right? I mean, Miracle's gonna have that one. They only have like 3 moments with the Aghanims.
Well, and he's also been the big breadwinner in these fights. Like, Thompson's doing a lot of damage, but he's also kind of frontlining, and Sumail is cleaned up. He's 16-3-5.
Yeah.
So kind of understandable why he's so far ahead of the Meepo, who's only 7-4-6. Swapped over from Kuro, breaks the tether. Sumail in some trouble, but getting stayed up for now. Tether gets broken again, thanks to the power.
God, it's
dodge.
everything on him.
He's still surviving, though. The Satanic's actually enough with the Aghanims. The Luna's fallen, and Miracle, he does not have a buyback. Now they're going to lose Weehaw. This is a bad fight for Nigma, and all of a sudden, things have gone south. Tier 2 towers standing in the other lane, so it'll only be one set of barracks, but so explosive.
I thought that looked good. With the swap back into the hook shot to try and like chain them all down, couldn't do it.
Satanic eggs. It's just ridiculous on Gyro.
Yeah, it's true. A constant
They
lifesteal.
actually want to end?
Radiant's middle tower
Okay, this is a little crazy.
They have Doom. They're not even going to get to use the Aghanim, so they're not going to be so sad.
Okay, Kuro gets brought down. Yeah, still doesn't have the eggs. That's a dieback on
He bought
Kuro.
the Mask of Madness. He's going for the end.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Sumail wants it. The Meeple's getting the
Tower is
buyback.
under attack.
This is pretty bold. They're
Thompson's not moving.
Three.
Everyone else is going back.
I mean, Luna up in a few seconds here. There's the hook shot in. The Doom comes out. Weehaw jumps forward. Thompson's dying fast. It's a massive boat for mid one, but I don't know if Thompson's going to sustain. It is Sumail doing a lot of damage. Weehaw getting low. He's just barely alive, but no, he'll fall, and that's the dieback. Sumail is just too big. The raid boss they can't bring down. They'll trade Thompson for most of the Nigma squad. OG, are they actually going to be able to end here? Second tier 4 falls.
Radiant's ancient is under
Sell it all, Miracle. Sell the race bands. Sell the wand.
This might actually be a time to try it.
I don't think it's enough. I think you have to sell the helm too.
Yeah. I mean, they're so low, though, that the Aghanims might pick up a couple of kills. They are starting to sustain back up. They grip. They try to hold this throne. OG trying to make a show out of this. Sumail getting close to the well, but does come back. They're not really hitting the throne right now. Nigma respawning. The buyback from Doom. I think OG are about to get punished here. Sumail not going to sustain this time. No tails like, yo, guys, I'm out.
Oh, is he?
He cancels it. He wants to kill on GH, sets it up with mid one, but Sumail is dead, and OG will be punished for this attempt to end the game. No Tail trying to get mid one out, sustaining as much as he can. Another boat comes through, but he falls. No Tail taking a lot of lucid
Oh my
beams.
God.
Miracle will help finish him off. It's a triple for mind control. Zoxa now the only one left alive. No way he's getting out of this one.
Yeah, that usually is the one way to get someone out of a fight, though.
Okay.
They're going for the fountain. Or the throne. Oh, no.
You know, No Tail's like, hey, Sumail, you want to just end this right now? That's a dieback on No Tail. Miracle. If only he had the Aghanim.
They have Crimson. Crimson.
If only he had the Aghanim. He's going to die, though, and now it's Sumail versus Mind Control. He should win this battle, especially with the help of Zoxa.
Oh, no,
now
stop it.
GH and Weeha's here. Uh-oh, Sumail has to back out. Thompson, though, coming back into the fray. They're a little bit afraid of this Astral. Out comes the Earth Splitter. Sumail does live. Now he gets the BKB charges, plus 460. Kuro's down. They're going to find GH. He gets stapled to death also. OG finding the most stressful way to close this out possible with a dieback on the Wisp.
They're still Doom.
Think the radiant
Nepo's still alive. Could go for the jump, but Thompson, he's trying to punch it. He does turn for the heroes. He's doomed, but that's not going to stop him from right-clicking. Sumail, he falls, but so does the throne. JG, OG take the game in pretty ridiculous fashion. That was
That was excellent. That was a great ending.